offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Chased out to his right. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. This great effort winds up getting them well into any... territory before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Patriots.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. May on 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his Benton. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of it. Looks like about 1 on 1st down.
He's out of bounds.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. May off the play fake. That's taken in by Henry. Decent game here, but short of the 1st. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Crazy!
May now to throw on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He gets 6 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Henderson on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but it was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down.
Crazy. Now here goes up. Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy.
Here he goes, third and long. Well, they have a look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but...
Bro, this game is fucking ass. That nigga was so fucking wide open, bro.
That's gonna be something to watch.
This game is like horribly ass.
They like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running back motions right. First down throw, Mahomes. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Right left. He's got room to roam. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And he finds 37 yards on play to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, and give to Hubbard. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air. It's May. He lost one deep, center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down throw for May. Throwing the out route complete. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offensive line fast.
That's another Patriots first down.
The give now to Henderson. And a nice sound here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
May looking to throw. Inside the screen, it's Williams. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Quick throw completed by May. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
May now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the fields. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Going after is good by Boygas. Patriots tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
On second down, it's Brooks. And they'll fire him for a few. It's third down.
Hey, that's a run that's all hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Short pass ball in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play.
It's a game
That's good for a Panthers first.
First down, Carolina.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brian, that means third down coming up. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. And they send their back in motion right. Throw here, third down. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Well, every once in a while, this game of football becomes a game of chess. And how are you going to get your defensive players in the right spot, the right place? That dime defense, well, that was the right call. So many eyes on the football. And more importantly, the ability to go finish that interception.
Here's May on first and 10. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Five.
From the gun, it's May. He finds his way to Henderson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 46-yard line.
To the air on first down, May. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 29-yard gain. That's a New England first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
16-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Here's May again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make that offensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. And send him over right. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say is that one ball is incomplete this first half so far. Not at the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. That was Teteroa McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third down run with Brooks. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Big yards on the right side. Keeps it moving. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Keeps away from one. They're going to tackle on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 35 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That's McMillan with the catch out left. Now A small gain up to about the 32. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
15.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Continuing to move past the 45. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right, and he finds it. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Yellow. On the line.
He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. And one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play action. It's Mahomes. On the move, hit it right. And they get John as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. Good place beyond the marker. As the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone, it's going to be first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
And it gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves them with third and goal at the 6. Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
21. Patriots 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Defense getting in on the Fun Rock with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Buys time, rolling right. Now we go to Henderson on the dump off. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
May now to throw on 3rd. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's taken down to that 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
1st down, May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
17 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
1st down throw for May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. The Gallus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. We're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That is somebody, it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
This is Brooks heading left. He's stopping after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Slot man motioned over. Mahomes throwing on 4th. His running back catches it downfield. He's going to have this one down to the 20. Forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Mahomes to throw for it. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
They connect on the trick play. This one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
May now from the gun. Big strike here to Williams. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
Has it at the 2. And his play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. Back to throw. All the way left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, the big play is down. The seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have the Panthers first down. That's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. First and 10 from the 32. Setting up to pass. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This only a chip shot from the right hash. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense